What's up, everyone? I'm back. I told you for Toni Storm, Penelope fucking Ford. Toni, the big baseball style drop kick through the ropes. My God, both of these blondes. Holy shit, they look great. Penelope has a weird makeup on. I don't know, like way too much eye makeup around her eyes. But my God, she looks hot. Her makeup's crazy though. The super bad girl, Penelope Ford. She can fucking work. She can go. Definitely Toni Storm's winning, but this is non-title. I'll be back when the match is back from commercial. Toni Storm just won before I decided to hit record. Penelope kind of kicked out, looked like, but that's official. It was official. 3 count. Toni Storm wins. That's the only women's match. What the fuck, Toni gone? You might know how to book exciting, fucking filled, action-packed, high-spot matches, but you don't know how to fucking book the women's division. Because you only give them one fucking match, a Dynamite, one match, a Rampage. That's pathetic. I will definitely pick Triple H over Tony Khan booking my women's division. But I was happy to see Penelope Ford get a match on Dynamite. She is money, in my opinion. She has it. Toni Storm also has it. Here comes the Acclaim. Let's hear their rap. Will they mention CM Punk? I doubt it. Listen, let's listen. Swerve, no. Swerve interrupts the rap. I like your Swerve, but I want to hear the rap about Punk.
I'm sorry, Buffalo. We're not here to hear more stupid, corny rap jokes from the Acclaim.
The Acclaim definitely in AEW. With the AEW fans is one of the most over fucking acts and 2 of the most over wrestlers and the most over teams in wrestling today is the Acclaim. Definitely in AEW, they're the most over. I wouldn't say they're more over than CM Punk was, but they're fucking the most over tag team. Swerve is laughing at him, and where the hell's Keith Lee? Why isn't he here?
Hold on, let me cut you off right there, Swervy boy.
Billy Gunn has something to say. Scissor me, daddy.
But this ain't your house no more. This is Daddy Ass's house.
This is Daddy Ass's house, he says. This crowd's white hot.
In 2 weeks, Arthur Ashe Stadium, New York City. It's the Acclaimed versus Swerve in Our Glory 2. Crown champs, we're taking home gold because everyone loves the Acclaimed. Now scissor me, Daddy Ass. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Billy Billy Gunn at his age, in his 50s, scissoring on a guy in like his late 20s or 30. But seriously, the Acclaim is so over with the AEW fans. They should win the tag titles in 2 weeks at Arthur Ashe Stadium Grand Slam. So I'll be back for Bryan Danielson, Hangman Page. I think it's the main event. First round of the AEW World Title Tournament. They can't speak about Punk, I believe, because of legal issues. Investigation into who started the fight, I guess. They want to investigate who the hell started it. I've heard stories the Young Bucks came up to Punk and swung at him first. I also heard stories Punk took. And Punk did the first swing. I don't know it's true. All I know is Ace Steel's a nut. That guy's a nut job. He bit Kenny Omega and threw a chair at Nick Jackson. Hit him in the eye, I guess. That's what I read. And look, I would be very happy if I never had to see the Young Bucks ever again wrestle on my television. In any promotion in America, any major company. I don't want to see them. But I don't agree with them being assaulted by fucking flying chairs. They don't deserve to get their eyes taken out. They deserve to be out of wrestling, but not physically harmed. They don't deserve that. So I'll be back again for Bryan Danielson, Hangman Page. What's up, everyone? I'm back. Hangman Page, first round against Bryan Danielson. He's part of the Elite. I'm pretty sure he's friends with the Bucks backstage. I don't know if he's real good friends with Kenny. I don't care, really, who the fuck he's friends with, but I will agree with what CM Punk said about one thing. About Hangman Page said in an interview, I believe. Punk was talking about what Hangman said in an interview. That does he think he should take advice from other veterans, other wrestlers? Does he take advice from other people in AEW backstage or something? Does he take their advice? And he said no. He doesn't think he needs their advice or something like that. Bryan goes like this. He doesn't want to shake his hand before they start. Anyways, I'll put the match on in a second. I have it on mute. But Hangman claimed he didn't need anybody's advice. CM Punk then said that's one of the dumbest fucking things I ever heard. And I agree it is. And they brought up Terry Funk, that you wouldn't take advice from guys like Terry Funk. I'll even say guys like Triple H, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, fucking Bret Hart, Seth Rollins, Bryan Danielson, John Cena, Kurt Angle. You wouldn't take advice from them? Then you are a fucking dumb, empty-headed fuck, as Punk said about you. If you don't take any legends' advice, you're a fucking moron. And if you're in wrestling and you don't want to take any legends' advice, you're a moron. And maybe Hangman is a moron. I don't know. But Punk thinks he is. And Punk thinks he started the whole thing, that he went into business for himself. And I don't know why Hangman did that, shooting on Punk to hype up Double or Nothing. I don't know why he did that. It could have been just to sell the pay-per-view, sell the matchup. Or it could have been because he likes Colt Cabana and Hangman thinks Punk got him sent to ROH. Who gives a fuck about Colt Cabana? Again, the guy was never a big star and never ever was going to be a main eventer for any company ever. Colt Cabana to me was boring as fuck for his whole wrestling career. He was boring and a job guy. Maybe not a job guy, but very boring in a mid-carder. So again, if Hangman doesn't take advice from legends, you really are a dumb fuck. Please have Bryan Danielson win here. If I was Punk watching this or finding out, oh, Hangman's in the tournament and could be crowned the champ of the title I just won and held, I wouldn't be happy about Hangman Page getting a good spot here in the tournament. Maybe he's being rewarded by Tony Khan because he didn't get in the fight. I don't know. I don't care. I think Hangman left the building in arena by the time the fight happened anyways. Either Tony Khan's rewarding him by putting him in the tournament here, or Tony Khan just booked him in it because he's a kind of a big star for AEW. And homegrown. Bryan Danielson, not homegrown. AEW.
Attacking to the sternum, making it very, very hard.
Even if Bryan Danielson was not a legend in this business, I would still pick him over Hangman here, because I'm a bigger fan of Bryan. I don't really care about Hangman. He does nothing for me. He doesn't make me feel anything, good or bad. I just don't care about the guy. He's a great athlete, pretty damn good worker and good wrestler, but I don't care about him. Yes, Bryan throws him into the post, shoulder first. I don't know why they can't mention CM Punk. You can't mention him just because you got an investigation going on? That's stupid. Like Tony Khan, you could have had some balls and been a real boss and said, our former champion has been suspended. And we don't know when they're suspended for the foreseeable future. And that's all you could have said. But whatever. Punk's suspended. That's what happened. The Bucks are suspended. Kenny's suspended. And I hope the Elite never comes back. But they will. For sure. They will. Because Tony Khan feels loyal to them for some reason. You know, it's hilarious. After Cody left, and Cody was big backstage. He was respected. Probably more than Tony fucking Khan was Cody. Talent went to him for advice, stuff like that. But since Cody left, since about May, backstage in AEW has been a train wreck. My God, 2022's been insane in wrestling. AEW's on a commercial, by the way. It's been so insane. So insane. Vince McMahon was forced to retire. Triple H is head of creative and basically in control of everything WWE. And my God, CM Punk suspended, had to give up the title again. That's embarrassing. Again, his AEW run has been a mess. The best part of it was his debut and his feud against MJF. That was the best part. Then he got injured, had to go away, came back, won the title, and then he went off the rails. Again, I don't understand why CM Punk did that. You just won the fucking title. But he couldn't keep his emotions in control. That's why he went off. That's the only thing I can think of as to why the fuck he acted like he did. He couldn't control his fucking anger and emotions. Again, I thought it was super entertaining and funny. When he said, talking about the Elite couldn't run a Target and their children backstage. I work with children. Watch Jim Cornette's thoughts on it. That was hilarious. When Punk said, I work with children, Jim Cornette busted out laughing. That popped to me. So here we go back with Bryan Danielson and Hangman Page. Again, if I was Punk, I'd be kind of hot. Hangman Page is in the damn tournament. But Punk, you gotta take, you gotta suffer the consequences, Punk, for your actions. So you shouldn't be mad at Hangman. Shouldn't be angry he's in the tournament, because he did nothing wrong except piss you off. Come on, Bryan. Kick him. Yes, kick. In the corner.
Greatly before this match. Take away that lariat arm.
Not only does it take away the buckshot lariat, but it also sets Bryan Danielson nicely up before the label lock.
Yes, it does.
But Hangman Page, his power is almost unmatched. Yeah, that full wedge slam. Nailed it right there. That's a kind of a staple we've seen Hangman Page do so well for so long. And the former AEW World Champion now for the last
he's getting a lot of boos. Hangman getting a lot of boos. And if I was there, I'd boo him too, because I want Bryan to win. And if I had to pick sides, I would pick CM Punk. Even though he acted like a fool and an idiot, and he shouldn't have said that in public, I'm still on his side over the fucking Elite. Like, seriously, if I was Tony Khan and I had to keep either CM Punk or the Elite, I would keep Punk. But the Elite are younger. But I don't care that they're younger and they have more matches and years left in them. I would still fire them and keep Punk. And it's a shame. Guys like Bryan Danielson has yet to be AEW World Champ. He definitely should be over fucking Jericho. And Jericho, you're hilarious. You think you're a comedian. You said basically in your promo, I'm the locker room leader here, and nobody's gonna take AEW down. That's hilarious. Because Jericho, you couldn't lead a fucking Target. You couldn't lead a fucking liquor store or corner store. The only thing you want to lead, Jericho, is a fucking insurrection with your wife and mother-in-law. Again, I'm not a fan of Hangman, but the guy can go, and he's a great athlete. Fucking Jericho's watching. Fuck him backstage.
Jericho scouting the competition here on Dynamite.
Here's somebody who's trying to win in that live interview, but I can tell you right now, based on the matches each unit had.
Yeah, but I know Jericho well. That's his real. Michelle will be prepared for either one of these.
Yes, kicks in the shoulder by Bryan. Yes, kick to the head. Knocked him out. Pin him. Pin him.
He knows he's in the catbird seat right now. The opportunity contact. Danielson, knuckle arrow. Told you this guy could punch. He could chop. He's a heavy hitter, is Hangman. I don't know what Danielson was planning to do up on the top, but he got up there awfully slowly for this moment of the match where both men have gone through a lot. Hangman cutting Bryan Danielson off at the pass. This is dangerous now. Look at this.
Being in this job for 22 years, that's how he managed to get out of that. That was a very professional move there. Pushed his opponent off.
But notice Hangman immediately to the outside.
Hangman wants to go for the buckshot here. He's on the apron. Another commercial. What the fuck, Dynamite? Another commercial. Bryan rolls out of the ring, and Hangman's still on the apron resting. Fucking chop fest here. Uppercuts from Bryan. But their chops are not as hard as fucking Walter's, Gunther's. Fucking noisy goddamn fire trucks outside. Seriously, Bryan's chops are hard. Hangman was hitting back. Very hard chops, but not as hard as fucking Gunther. That guy will absolutely kill you with his chops. Man, I gotta watch Gunther Sheamus again. That was great. From Clash at the Castle.
Buffalo, New York. There we go. This is what we witnessed here. Hard and how close it was right there for Hangman to advance.
Any young wrestler watching needs to look at that. You need to put that weight on both shoulders.
And you can see the fatigue evident on both competitors, not just because of the physicality of this match, but because both men left it all in
more chops.
This past Sunday and all that.
We are seeing another clashing with two men who probably have one of the greatest rivalries ever at Dynamite.
Bryan's up on the top. Turnbuckle City.
Bryan Danielson do something he's never done. Defeat Hangman in a pain.
Hangman's countered by Bryan. Now Hangman's upside down. Yes kicks. Running. My God, running baseball slide to Hangman's face. These guys are beating the hell out of each other.
Violent shots by Danielson. Danielson likes to use this back suplex, the avalanche back suplex. He's got Hangman perched on the top.
And according to the reports, again, it could just be rumors. Everybody backstage expects and thinks Punk will be fired at the end of Wednesday night. I don't, and I don't think he should be. He deserves another chance, especially if he apologizes to Tony Khan in the locker room. Maybe the guy, seriously, maybe CM Punk is injured again, and he was having a very, very bad night. That's why he acted out. Slingshot, monkey flip, Bryan skins the cat, pulls himself up from the ropes outside, into the armbar on Hangman. Is this the main event? I don't think so, because then it'd have to go 30 more minutes. Bryan trying to get the yes lock, or whatever the hell it's called now. Crossface. Can't get it in. Reversed.
Face lock right there for Hangman. Easier said than done when it's fatigued though.
What a great story of redemption this would be for Hangman and a case to witness.
But Regal, he had him set up right there. You saw it too. The front headlock was right there. in a massive live audience here. Thousands of people here in Buffalo, New York.
Bryan Danielson needs to go the fuck over here. Fight forever chance. It's not that good. I don't want to see him fight forever. It's not bad, but it's not that great. It's been hard hitting. Bryan's chest, very red.
We both know that Hangman is one of the great fighters, great survivors. Bryan Danielson knows that right off his week, you know, he's playing with Hangman. I agree with you, Regal, you're correct. Danielson blocks, rolling elbow by Bryan Danielson. Hangman returns from the fight with one of his own. Danielson rolls, Hangman goes through, Danielson avoids contact. Looking perhaps for the second.
Kick out, please. Yes. Kicked out by Bryan after the dead eye. By the way, go to my, well, you're already here maybe, but subscribe to my YouTube. Here it is. I'll just watch my AEW upload. It just was uploaded of my reaction to MJF coming out. There it is. There's a video right there, MJF. My reaction to the beginning of Dynamite. And the Moxley MJF promos. And what Tony Khan said. He looked like a deer in headlights, what he fucking said. He was definitely no boss. And definitely is not a guy I would want to work for. You'll never, ever be a Vince McMahon. Will Tony Khan.
Exactly what Danielson was going to try here.
Maybe a lot of you hate Vince and hate what he did and think he's scum and should be locked up and was a horrible, horrible man, horrible person. But guess what? He made hundreds of wrestlers a ton of money. And if it wasn't for what Vince McMahon did, wrestling would not be as good off as it is. Bryan with the roll-up into a cradle. Back cradle into the roll-up. Thank God Bryan won. Again, you can hate Vince all you want. In my opinion, wrestling is a million times better off because of what Vince McMahon did for it. You could say, oh, I hate sports entertainment, that you hated Vince's product forever, that it wasn't pro wrestling. That's fine. That's your opinion. In my opinion, Vince made wrestling better and took it mainstream. The fucking territories weren't going to do that before Vince went nationally and international. So Bryan wins. Thank fucking God. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye for now.